Good morning. We've got a kiln opening today and drinking coffee out of my favorite mug. We're currently at 113 degrees. Okay, I've got a kiln full of my work and student work. McKay, I don't think you're going to be very happy with this new glaze. She's trying different clears to try to, my clear does a crackle effect, but mine doesn't do it this bad, and this has got pinholing in it too. So we'll have to play with this for a little while. This is another one of McKay's. This one's better though. So I don't know if you used a different clear. There is still some of the crackle effect on the outside, but the inside doesn't look like it has it. Again, outside. She hand paints all of these and they're just beautiful. That's pretty. Got my grandson out here too and my daughter filming. She's doing some commission work too. Beautiful. She does beautiful work. She's been with me the longest. This is also hers. And this one did the pinholing. So I think is this the Duncan? I'm anxious to see if this was the Duncan clear that you used. Okay, so this one did the crackle. It's actually very, very pretty. I actually don't mind the crackle. I think it's really pretty, but no pinholing on this one. This plate's cool. Yeah, this one is mine. Just thrown on the wheel, added underglazes while I was on the wheel, and then did an underglaze transfer. I think it was Elaine's transfers that I used on that. All right. Okay, so this one has a story. It's beautiful. This is Tess's. She's been trying to go non-plastic, and so she bought a glass pitcher and broke it full of orange juice all over everything. And so I threw her one. That's so cute. That turned out really nice. So I made her glaze it. She's got Jess's Chung Blue on the inside, Stroke and Coat Cottontail on the outside, and then she painted the pink and blue flowers. This is another one of Tess's. It's gorgeous. Oh, it turned out cute. And this is the Clayscapes Coastal Blue on the top, Shadow Blue on the bottom, and they overlap and they do this beautiful green. If you do the Coastal Blue really heavy though, and the Shadow Blue, you'll get some even more runs. You just kiss the colors. And this guy is just a fun sculpted piece that I did. I saw this potter on a video doing whistles. My whistle doesn't work now. I think I got some glaze in there. Okay, we just had to discuss with my grandson Rowan about being quiet on video. He's too cute. Okay, so these are super cool. That one actually missed on the glaze. So let's show you this one. So they're hollow flasks that wear around, and I have little, that one doesn't fit this one, but I got a whole bunch of them in here. And the customer asked me to put Careful Bro, there's a beverage here from the Big Lebowski, and I loved it. So I actually made 4 of these. I've got 2 that are waiting to be glazed, but there's the design on the front. And then when I pull out the shot glasses, hopefully we get one that fits. And then this is a little tester. I also test a lot on shot glasses. This is using the Jungle Gems with the June bug on the inside. That's kind of cool. It looks like it crawled, but it didn't. It must be the crystals, but I think it got too hot and burned out. Didn't quite give me the color I wanted, but it's kind of cool. And then little vase with the clear. Okay, McKay, this is the clear, my clear. And there's a little bit, well, actually, I don't see any crazing or crackling. So, I don't know. This is the same with the same Underglaze transfer. I can't remember who I got these from, but she's in Australia and it was on Etsy. And that's the Justice Chung Blue on the inside. Love that. And then this is a fairyhouse cookie jar. And I hope it didn't stick. Okay, I'll have to do some banging on it to get the lid to release. But didn't that turn out nice?
So pretty.
So I mainly used Spectrum's Holly Green on the top, which is one of my favorites. Coyote's Root Beer for the trunk and the branches. Actually, no, the branches is a stroke and coat. Everything else, the leaves, the flowers are all stroke and coats. And I did have some flowers that popped off. I made this when I was, I did lose a little bit of the trunk stuck. When my knee had blown out before I had surgery, I didn't score as well as I should have, so I lost a lot of flowers and stuff, so I'm going to try epoxying them on. But yeah, that turned out pretty amazing. All right, McKay. This clear looks much better. I don't see any pinholing and I don't see any of the crazing. So this one might be, she's tried 3 different clears, I think. Mine, Duncan's, and I think this is the Mayco clear, but it's not the Mayco zinc-free clear. So she wanted to see how it worked on her paintings. I think the color might have changed. That doesn't quite look red. It still looks great. So get these out. She does such cute, I mean, look at those. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, these look good. She's actually making these prototypes for a coffee shop in town. Coffee pour over. Oh, and this is her very first butter crack. And you get to, I'm gonna let you take that lid off. Maybe. Okay, interesting. So, looks like we got some windows and some I'm not quite so happy with. I mean, this looks cool, but it's not my usual. I ran out of my pitch black that I use. It's actually a very beautiful, soft, velvety black from Mayco. But when I put Rowan's leaving us. We're not keeping his attention. When I put the coastal blue from Clayscapes on this, I get a lot of runs, and it's really, really pretty. But I ran out of that, so I picked up the black gloss from Mayco at my local clay supply. But it doesn't work the same with this, which is unfortunate.
It's still really pretty, though.
It's still really pretty, but it's not what I was after. But I do like how velvety that black is. So... See, this is the coastal blue. This is coastal blue on the shadow blue. So this is what happens on this one. When they just kiss, you get that green. When you put a lot more, you get a lot more running, which I love. Love the runs. Okay, more of McKay's. These look good. This red's better than the heart red, but then I'm not sure that what you use for the hearts. And this, well, this one pinholed. You know what? This is speckled clay. You've made this from Reclaim. Wonder if that has something to do with it. And this is Tessa's bowl. So this is the coastal blue with the shadow blue on the rim. And so you got more of the greens and more of the running. Pretty. And then these are all the flowers and leaves that fell off of that cookie jar fairyhouse that I gotta try, and that actually kind of washed out. I probably didn't have enough color on it. I also glazed this, recovering from total knee replacement. So who knows what kind of frame of mind I was in. All right, this is pretty. This is the Jungle Gems. It did run, so I have some grinding to do. But I'm testing this because I want to make a glazing ball for the garden, and I want that kind of effect. And then this is Haley's, another one of my students. That actually turned out beautiful. I'm not sure exactly what she used. I'm pretty sure it's Amico's fire brick, seaweed. I'm not sure if she put something else on this too. Okay, so this is a Refire. It had pinholes in it. This is Opulent Sea Spray, which is new to me, but I really like how it's got these iridescents in it. Plus the crystal, the micro crystal development is amazing. The first time it just looked horrible. And this is iron luster on the rim with coastal blue. As you can tell, coastal blue is one of my favorite glazes. But God, look how pretty that turned out. Look, can you get down in there? It just glitters. It's got like a fun iridescence to it. I'm gonna have to play with that more. Okay, so another chip and dip bowl in that black with the coastal, and it didn't work. Still pretty, but wasn't the effect I was going for. But I do like that satiny black of the Mayco. All right, so I think the rest of this is student work. This is my daughter Mickey's. And this was also a Refire. It had some pinholing in it. So, oh, and these are yours. This is the coastal blue by itself. It's just an amazing glaze. I love the way you just left that there. Yeah, and you get the little blue on the edges. It's just such a pretty glaze. Nice and soft. And these are Haley's. I'm not sure what she's used here, so she'll have to let me know. That's Albany slip on the bottom, probably seaweed with the smoky merlot. And I bet you that's the same. That turned out nice. She'll be happy with that. Okay. And then this is also hers with the black on the outside, the Dungeons and Dragons dice thingy, and then she's got fire brick on the inside of this one. And these are Caroline's. She's my youngest student. She did some amazing drawings and carvings. So this is an ocarina, and she's carved all this into it and then painted it. Beautiful. And this is the one her mother made. Fun. And then these are the rest of the pieces that fell off that fairyhouse cookie jar that I get to epoxy. So hopefully that'll work. Okay, so these are more of me playing around. I do a lot of weird different things because I demonstrate when I teach. So this is doing the same. These didn't get as vibrant as that first one, but made on the wheel and then taking the underglazes and painting directly on the wheel and then putting the underglaze transfer on them. And this was thrown on the wheel and then carved, did the underglazes and then carved into them, and it's got a clear coat. I actually did put some blue on in there, but didn't quite. Wonder if I should have witness cones in here to find out what my temperature is. And this one, I had put black in, this is the first one. I put black into there and didn't like it, tried to carve it out, didn't work, but that's okay. Okay, bottom shelf and all the shot glasses and more student work. This is Tess's with the coastal. One of her first pots that was too thin, and now it's gonna be a planter. What yellow did you use on this?
It's a stroking coat.
Speckle?
It's a yellow speckle, yeah.
That turned out really cool, very bright.
Good beehive.
And then this one is Caroline's. She does some really cool, interesting art. Same with this and that. And these are all hers. Okay, so these are just playing around. These ones all kind of match, but the color on these ones turned out better, turned out more vibrant. I did a variegated, started with the purple, went to orange, and then went to pink. You don't really see the pink, you see more of the orange, so that's good to know. And then did the mandala transfer on all of these. So, nice. Oh, and very nice stacking. I do say so. And then these were different colors. This one was the very first one, but it dried too fast and the mandala didn't go down. So, and that was just a different style of how I was gonna do it. And then these are all the little shot glasses. Ooh, I like that one. That's coastal blue on the rim. And this is shadow blue. This is shadow blue and coastal blue. There's a shadow blue by itself, and then this coastal on the rim, and it just gives it just a little bit more depth. So let's see which one of these guys. See this? I actually got this idea from the Potter's Journal. He was doing these, and I thought it'd be great. It's kind of he does a lot of videos on pottery history. And so there's a history behind this. Well, there's a history behind all pottery, which is amazing. So I'm gonna get some leather and braid it up, and I've got the customer already waiting. He saw these in the greenware stage and wants them. Kind of like it where the variation on the shot glass, but he can choose. He can choose a shot glass and which one he wants. I was just told to do in blue. Same thing, these guys, coastal blue shadow blue by itself. Very nice. Well, that's it. So now we get to contact everybody with all their stuff. It's always such a fun day. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.